This is the Leader Accessories 4-bow Bimini top that I'm going to be installing on my 18-foot center console boat over here today. The Bimini top comes nicely packaged. You've got your fabric here along with the boot cover. You've got a hardware box that comes with a screwdriver as well. Some nice quality fasteners as well as the straps to strap the top down. Instruction sheet here, and then your actual poles that are the 1-inch double walled poles that are nice quality. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack this and we'll start assembling it. Okay, so we've gotten all the parts out of their packaging here, and third step is to lay the fabric out so that we can insert the crossbars. So I've got the crossbars here, and we're going to go ahead and start running these through the fabric pockets here. I'll do this one first so you can see it. So go ahead and do that. There's looks like four identical crossbars. So I'm going to run these through. And you'll notice that these crossbars do have a slight bow to them. Obviously the bow goes upwards when the top is upright. So we'll do that. Next we're going to attach the side. Okay, you can sort of see the Bimini starting to take shape here. You'll notice that the these little connectors here are going to be where the straps hook up to. So you'll notice that those are always going to be on the outside, and then this movable piece is going to be on the inside. So go ahead and lay out your bars like this, and you'll see I have them all laid out like that. And we'll go ahead and start snapping these in. These have these little push connectors here. So we'll go ahead and snap that in. Snaps nice and tight. This one will be a little more tricky because it's inside the fabric sleeve. But I'll get these done, and we'll go on to the next step. Now, one of the important things with this frame to notice is that the rear legs, so this is the front of the Bimini top here, and this is the back. Now the rear legs have an extra connection on them, and that's where the main leg from the front goes into, because there's only one connecting point, one mounting point on the boat itself. So you have some nice stainless steel hardware with the locking nut, and you just install these here nice and snug. And then again, on the outside of each leg is this connector for the straps. So now we're going to mount these connectors for the straps. Now I already had a Bimini top here before, so I'm going to use the existing mounts. Luckily they do match up. If you have to drill your boat, what you want to do is get some of the blue painter's tape and go ahead and put it over the fiberglass. Make sure you measure everything several times before you do it, and put the tape over it and then drill through the tape, and that'll help eliminate some of the cracking if you have any. What I like to do is put a little dab of silicone, marine grade silicone in here just to make it watertight. So I'm just going to do that now. Put that in, and then go ahead and drop this guy on, and we'll tighten these screws down. Now to mount the straps here, what you do is you get your strap out, and you've got a stainless steel screw and a locking nut. And the way you do it here is you loop the strap inside this plastic connector. Then you go ahead and put this stainless steel screw through into the locking nut. And we're just going to fasten that. And that's all there is to it for the straps. So I'll go ahead and do the other three, and we'll be able to mount the top on the boat. I got the top up on the boat and mounted. Now it's just a matter of adjustment. Pull down the fabric where it needs to be pulled down. And you want to have your top pretty level, so what you do in order to adjust these straps, you can see I want to pull it up a little bit more, it's a little low in the back, is you just hold on to this and pull these metal buckles up, and that'll tighten it. So you can see I've tightened that up. Go ahead and tighten the back as well. And you could play with this and adjust as much as you want. You want the fabric to be nice and taut and sturdy. So here you have it. Here's the top mounted on the boat. I just have a little bit of adjustment to do with the straps and the height and everything. But overall, it was a pretty quick project. You know, if it's your first time installing a Bimini top and you don't have existing holes, I would just make sure to measure everything carefully before you start drilling holes. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. It's a nice and sturdy top. The 1-inch tubing is better than my old Bimini top that I had that was a lot more flimsy, which is why I had to replace it. So overall, pretty easy project, and a nice top, covers a large area. Hope this video helped.